Well, good evening, everybody. My name is Rhonda Lucero, and I am a three-star manager with Prife and the Nebraska Stockist. So I'm actually one of the 27 stockists in the United States that actually ship out the products. I'm super excited to be here tonight and sharing this awesome information about the iTerra device and this magic wand, I like to call it. At 54 years old, mother of three and a grandmother of two, I was so grateful when my husband actually found this red hot chili peppers, what we call it, this wand, which I have sitting down here on the floor, and was just so excited. And he knew I was going through all of these amazing menopause issues. I don't know if you can call it amazing or not, but these different things that happen when we're aging, and hot flashes and night sweats and mood swings and my weight going up and down and all that kind of stuff. And he literally went on YouTube and found terahertz frequency device and ordered it from the company, and we got it a week later, and he said, this is it, we're going to use this on you, it's frequency, we know the power of frequencies. And I'm like, okay, what do I do? And he's like, just stand there. And he's wanding up and down my back and across my midsection, and he does my hands and he does my feet. And I'm like, ooh, this feels really good, it's nice and warm. And then I'm like, okay, I want to learn a little bit more about it. So I kind of dove into the company, the website, watching 1,000 different videos. And also I went to PubMed, which there's a lot of information on there about terahertz frequency. And I said, wow, this is awesome. But then on day six, I all of a sudden felt a big difference in my body. It was like a shift. And I had this like a full adrenal like letdown, and I was like sweating at the gym, and I was like, this never happens. I'm so grateful. And I was crying. It was very emotional for me because I've been dealing with so much over the couple of years. And he pulls up to pick me up, and he's like, what's wrong? Are you okay? What's wrong? And I'm like, no, I could feel it, like something completely shifted in my body. And that night was the first night in several years that I did not have night sweats and did not wake up from hot flashes. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I got a full night's sleep, and I've been sleeping so good ever since. And it's just so wonderful. And it's all just from using this terahertz frequency device. And this is the classic device. It is $380. And so if you are somebody that just got invited on here for the very first time and you're like, what is it? What's going on? What videos? I mean, this is literally just our testimonial Tuesday, where we have a couple of people share their testimonies like I just did and show you a little video. So I'm going to go ahead and show you this video now. It's 3 minutes and 33 seconds. It is my husband's voice. He is the chief training officer of the company in North America, and his name is Tony Lucero. So I'm going to go ahead and share this video. Go ahead and turn up your sound on your computer or your laptop, your phone, so that you can hear this. And, if you want to, go ahead and take some notes as well. So I'm going to go ahead and share this now. Here we go. I'm going to put this sound on, optimize it, and we are for go. And I'm going to push play. Here we go.
The world has changed. Sickness, the outside influences, our mental state, physical bodies, and our environments have forever been altered. Synthetic medications, expensive doctor visits, and the masking of the issues we all face in our lives is no longer an option for smart people. The Band-Aid is coming off. Wellness has now become the main focus for those seeking a more proactive and responsible lifestyle. So many different modalities have now become part of a daily routine for so many. Yoga, breath work, nature, regular exercise, meditation, food, spending time with family, and rest, and so much more is what people are seeking. People are searching for a simple, effective way to bring their bodies into a more balanced, healthy state, free from stress, anxiety, disease, pain, and discomfort. Our health is our responsibility, and the time is now. One of the top 10 most advanced technologies to change the world's lifestyle is finally here. Welcome to the powerful benefits of the terahertz frequency and 3-in-1 core technology. Albert Einstein said, "The future of medicine is frequency." And now this portable device is here today to assist your body to naturally achieve a balanced state, a state called homeostasis. Tens of thousands of testimonials and happy customers in over 50 countries have made this the #1 terahertz frequency quantum technology device of its kind. It has been called the wave of light, the light of life, and God's waveband. It is simple to use. Spending just minutes a day, you'll begin to feel more energy as your cells begin to energize and repair. The old cells leave and new life begins. There are 8 steps to better health, and the iTeracare device provides these benefits: eliminating unhealthy cells, activating inert cells, increasing self-healing, clearing of your meridians and your lymph, improving microcirculation, regulating glands, removing water retention, and increased circulation. You'll have better looking skin, improved circulation, pain relief, and faster recovery. Ancient Greek philosopher Hippocrates said, "If there's a way to heat the bones, then all diseases can be treated." No more waiting, no more wondering, no more wasting time, money, and energy. Your best health awaits. Your time is now to free yourself from the discomfort, pain, and stress. iTeracare is here. Are you ready to experience your best? Get blown away. Take care with iTeracare.
Wow, 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 wow. Like every time that I watch that video, it just reminds me how amazing this first aid tool is. Like I pull it out for everything. This summer I had bug bites, mosquito bites, and I would pull it out and literally just watch the inflammation go down. I've had friends work with varicose veins, headaches, just about anything, like literally anything that happens and you're like, oh, I need this or I need that. We're going to natural remedies now. People really are wanting to stay away from all the other pharmaceutical stuff and they're looking for natural remedies. And this literally is a first aid device that can help you with your body. I've seen it help people with weight loss. I've seen it help people with migraines, suffering from different things. And we have some awesome testimonies tonight and some stories that I'm really excited sharing. Our first one is Heidi out in Iowa, and Heidi hit me up on social media. I think it was beginning of the summer, maybe spring. I can't remember. Like time flies by. I can't believe it's already November 14th, right? And got started on it, and she has an amazing story. So Heidi, I'm going to turn it over to you.
Okay, sounds good. So yeah, I had noticed Rhonda had put a couple things on Facebook, and I was particularly interested in this technology because I had been diagnosed with stage 4 cancer in January of this year. I am cancer free now, so no worries there. And I just had my first 3-month checkup, so I'm good. But um, towards the end of my chemotherapy treatment, I did Western medicine some, and then I did other things too. So, um, but one thing I knew that with chemotherapy, and I know there's all different types, and I had a very aggressive form of cancer. I had cancer like it was all over my body. So, and it was a total surprise too, by the way. Like I always kind of thought or envisioned like somebody, I guess, that gets cancer, like you would just know it. But the tumor actually had fractured my T12, so I started having pain back there, and I didn't know I had a fracture. I have a pretty high pain tolerance, but it fractured my T12, and then also it collapsed it. So that is the pain that brought me, to the doctor initially. So, but anyway, to prevent, I did a ton of research, of course, when I was diagnosed. And the very first treatment I actually did was PEMF. I have a holistic type doctor that I go to and work with. And the first thing I did was I did 3 PEMF treatments with her. So I was familiar with that and, some of these type of technologies. But I actually purchased these mitts, and they're for your hands and for your feet, because I had done research on chemotherapy and knew that neuropathy could be one side effect. So, and it's particularly affects your hands and your feet. So I purchased these, and I would freeze them, and then I would wear them during my chair time. I did six chair times at 8 hours each. So um I was a little bit shocked. I think it was about 4 or 5 months ago. I woke up in the night and the front of my legs were burning. I've never had that sensation before, and it felt like pinpricks too. I was in horrible pain, and my first thought was, "Oh no, no, no! I've already been through too much. We're not gonna be like that. I'm not gonna live like this. I'm too young to live with this type of pain." So I grabbed the wand. I have the classic wand. And for 20 minutes, actually, it was 10 minutes on each leg. I just went up and down on all around on both of my legs, but 10 minutes on each leg. And I was super desperate. But that was the first thing I was thinking of, like, I got to try this. And for me, it went away, and I haven't had to deal with that since. And that's just, this is something that I have incorporated into my life since I think it was late May is when I received my wand. So that is my testimonial. And of course, I've told a lot of people about that, just because I know cancer survivors. Everybody deals with different types of side effects, but for me, that is amazing. And then I just purchased, did you want me to talk about the BioLite? Okay.
Yes, yes, yes.
So
So we have the BioLite, which is amazing. And Heidi got hers, and it also has the PEMF in it.
yes,
So yeah, please
yes.
share us your story.
Yeah. So when I saw that it had PEMF, yeah, I was like, oh, I have to get that. Um, so with that, just okay. So with the fracture, I have a neurosurgeon still. I have to get checkups all the time with him, just because of where the tumor was and the fracture, and then it collapsed. So I still have that issue, but the collapse. So we're dealing with that. But so they had me on bed rest a lot this year, which I hate, because I'm like, go, 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 go. I have a horse rescue. Like, I have stuff to do. I'm a single mom and I got to work and all that. But so right now, now that I can, I walk 9 to 10 hours a day. Like, I purposely am on my feet, making sure I'm walking around, that type of thing, because I want to be active again. It's like, health is something I totally cherish now, because I can't just be like, oh, I want my body back that I had, 7 or 8 months ago or whatever. It's the energy, blah, blah, blah. So, I I hurt my ankle, and I was waiting for the bio, and I was like so excited, just because I was like, I just want to see what it does. And I've never had any ankle issues or anything like that, but I had one ankle that was really driving me crazy, and it was hurting me to walk. It even woke me up at night. So this is so crazy, but after one treatment, I think my first one I did 15 minutes, and now I'm doing 30, but it was 15 minutes, and it was only at a level, I think it was a 4. I haven't had, and that was, I think, 3 weeks ago. I have had that ankle, I haven't felt any of that pain, like nothing. It totally went away. So
That's
I love it.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you so much, Heidi. I really, really, really appreciate it. You guys, when I started using the bio, and I would sit there in the chair and put my feet down on it. So it's another form of terahertz frequency. It's much stronger than the wand. And it also has the pulse electromagnetic frequency in it, the PEMF that we were talking about. I had a black spot on my leg form, and day one. And at first it just thought it was like a mole. And then the second day it got bigger and darker. And then the third day it started kind of spewing out. I'm like going, well, I need to go to the dermatologist about this one. And sure enough, I went in there and they said, we need to get you in surgery. This happened in 3 days. Like, we need to get it out. And I'm like, no, 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 no. I use terahertz frequency. I know, I'm not really concerned about it. It's working its way out of my body. And the dermatologist is like, nope, I can't let you leave, Rhonda. Like, she just kept saying, I can't let you leave. We've got to cut this out. And I go, You can take a sample of it and test it, but I can tell you right now, it's fine. God's got me. And sure enough, a week later, she called and she's like, you're right. All of the cells were dead. I'm like, I know, terahertz frequency. And she's like, I need to learn a little bit more about that. So let me just stop right here and tell everybody that we're not making any claims here. Disclaimer, right? No claims. We're not treating. We're not prescribing. We're not curing anything. These are just testimonies of ourselves, of things that we have seen that are different since we've been using terahertz frequency, and that's it. So I would like to bring Jesse on next. Jesse has an awesome story. Jesse, are you out there?
Yes, I am.
Okay, I'm gonna go find you on here so that I can put you on the big screen. There you go. All right, ready to hear from you. Go for it.
Well, so I've been using the terahertz frequency for just a month now. Like literally today is 1 month, 1 day. So I've noticed an increase of energy for sure. And I've been dealing with a lot of pain in my foot for years now. I had a heel spur, I had surgeries, I've done the injections in the back, I've done the therapy, I've done this, I've done that. But I tell you what, this past month, and especially these last 2 weeks, I have noticed the pain in my foot has greatly decreased. It's not taken me hours and hours of keeping my foot moving and flexible so I can walk without a limp and having the pain in my foot. So I'm actually like able to walk from the house to the car pretty much pain-free, then from the car to the work and just be working all day on my feet for 8+ hours and not have the pain in my heel that I'm so used to. So I can't thank you guys enough for bringing this to us.
Thank you, Jesse. I love it. Yeah, it's great. You guys, I mean, we call it relief, right? It's not so much, I mean, obviously we can all say that word pain all day long, but we're not supposed to, but we're getting the relief. And I know because every morning, I wake up with my knees a little sore, as age is kicking in, right? And the first thing I do is grab my wand and work on my knees, and then I'm ready to go. And I go to the gym and I'm working out. So, whether it's inflammation, I mean, that's the number one thing that terahertz frequency helps with, and drinking the terahertz water is inflammation. So that's the reason why we're getting so many great stories like Jesse just had. So thank you, Jesse, for sharing with me. I appreciate it. I have Lynn out there. Lynn also would like to share. So Lynn, if you would like to come on. Lynn, are you out there? She might have stepped away for a second. How about Tanya? Is Tanya out there? I know it's like sometimes. Okay, Amanda, Teresa, I know you guys said that you would be able to help out too.
Sure, I've got a little monkey in there.
That's okay. That's okay.
Hello. So kind of like what Jesse was just talking about with feet. So I found out about terahertz frequency back in February after hearing about how it helped Rhonda, and really just focused on my root chakra and focused on my feet. And again, no, not making medical claims, but I had bumps on my feet. They basically, I wore steel toe boots for 16 years, and I had, on a range from 1 to 10, at most of the time my feet were a 7, and I didn't like them touched. I just kind of avoided them, and my feet were always cold as well. So I really just focused on wanding my feet, and like within probably the first 2 weeks, the bumps on the side of my feet were gone. And I've had, since February, like my pain is 0. I literally have 0 foot pain. And other than that, I just really enjoy the calmness that I feel from using the wand. And I also earned a bio, and I'm really enjoying just the how that makes me feel. I really just feel a calmness, and I just know that my body is healing itself every day when I sit in that tool. Yeah. So grateful for that. So thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, you guys. I love all the stories. Lynn, are you available now? Would you like to share your testimony with us?
Okay,
Oh,
I'm sorry.
there
My
you go.
son,
You're
he's wreaking havoc
good.
in the kitchen. So
That's
teenagers eat at all odd hours of the day.
okay. That's okay.
And I've been involved since August, but didn't see much happening to me until I learned from the up of the person who sponsored me. And that now that I know what I didn't know that I needed to be doing for my pain points, my personal pain points, again, I know about the testimonies and the hot words and all of that we have to be careful about, because I've been in the wellness world for 24 years almost. But my point is, I didn't know that when you have a particular pain point area, you need to target that longer than the 2-minute protocol. And once I realized that, I started seeing some great relief in my lower back from, I've been dealing with chronic pain for almost 20 years. And that lower back pain is starting to subside, which it's been that long since I had any relief, including, can't sleep right at night, and I can't sit too long in a chair, that kind of thing. So now that I'm using the red hot chili pepper, we call it that on our growing team in the Midwest along the mighty Mississippi as well. And that has been easing my discomfort in dramatic fashion. So I'm really pleased about that. And I wanted to share that with everyone this evening. So thanks for the opportunity.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. And, I know that we're just seeing so many amazing stories that are out there. Like anything that you can think of that people are dealing with in their lives, this terahertz frequency has helped. And if you are a guest on here, and taking a look at this for the very first time, get back with that person and just say, hey, I would like to go ahead and invest in my health, right? Because if you don't have your health, what do you have? Like, you need your health to be able to take care of all aspects of your life. And one of the things that what I want to do is I just want to kind of show you guys a little bit of a demonstration. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my screen, my my background off of here so that you can kind of see, because what happens is, well, I'm not quite sure how to do that. Me and technology doesn't work very well, but turning it on, this blue light, you guys can see this blue light. When you point it on your meridians, the blue light is where the terahertz frequency is. Now, it just sounds like a blow dryer. You can turn it up higher. This is the classic. There's 3 different settings. There's actually a cool setting on them now, or it's more like a room temperature setting. For people that don't like the heat, maybe for pets, maybe for children. Also, if you have metal in your body, you don't want to heat it up, because this frequency and this heat heats up from the inside out. So although it feels really, really good and you're working on your body everywhere, if you do have metal, you want to stay away from it. If you have a pacemaker, basically what the company says is that anything in your body that God didn't give you, that you weren't born with, you want to leave the frequency, that terahertz frequency, off of it, right? But if you do have a cool setting, it's okay to go over some of those areas that have metal. Always stay away from a pacemaker or any kind of a gadget in your body that you weren't born with. But that being said, the last thing that I want to talk about before we're done is the terahertz frequency water. So I drink a gallon of water a day. But what I do with this water is I take the wand and I actually wand the water. So you want to wand it through a glass because it'll melt and you don't want plastic. And then you can go ahead and put it in your Yeti or any other cup that you might have. And you want to drink that. And what happens is that the terahertz frequency turns your water into live water. It's dead water when it's coming out of your faucet, when it's in a plastic bottle. Doesn't matter if it's alkaline or you use the Kangen system or you have a well, it's dead water. This actually makes it linear and it makes it open up so that the cells are open and it's alive. What happens is when you're drinking terahertz water, your body is able to absorb the vitamins and the minerals and the things, the good things that you're putting into your body. And the terahertz frequency helps eliminate, it opens up the dormant stem cells in your body, and it helps eliminate the bad cells. So you want those good cells in your body to wake up and help you with the healing process, and you want the dead cells to eliminate out and go out of your body. That water actually helps carry those dead cells out of your body. So you want to be drinking as much water as possible. You want to drink a glass before and a glass after, and it's best to actually have it as room temperature or even warm water. It's just better for your body. Yes, you can still do ice cold drinks and stuff like that, but if you start looking at Chinese medicine, which they know, when it comes to the different herbs and stuff that are out there, it's like drinking it warm. You can drink way more water, because you should be drinking a gallon a day, but you can drink way more water if there's not ice in it. And I know that because once I started drinking room temperature water, I'm like, oh, I'm actually getting my water in every day that I need. And then your body actually starts loving the terahertz water, and then you can't go without it. So I like putting this in my carry-on bag, and every time I get on an airplane, it just looks like a blow dryer. I've not had one TSA, and I fly every week, ask what it is or have a problem with it. So you guys, it's amazing investment for your health. And just get back with the person that invited you to take a look at this and look at the different frequency devices that we have. Heidi was talking about the BioLite. It's where you're putting your feet on it and you're just sitting there and you're really enjoying that time. But you do need one of these to make the water. So then also we have a premium model that is one step above this. And then we have a pro device that is a couple of steps above this. And it's more for the professionals. But a lot of people in the beauty industry use it because this is what I call it. So instead of Botox, you can use it on your face, Blowtox. And I have been using this on my face, just like this, and pushing up and stuff for a matter of 7 months now. And I am 54 years old. And I have people come to me and go, holy cow, what have you been doing? And I'm like, well, I spritz the terahertz water on my face every morning, and then I blow it. And it's been amazing and beautiful. So I want to thank all of you for joining us this evening. We will get the recording out to you for those that need it, and get back with the person who invited you here. And, just let them know that, yes, you're ready to invest in your health. You guys have a great evening, everybody. And thank you so much.